Tonight, rather disturbing, but perhaps not surprising trend among consumers when it comes to tipping.
The trend is consumers cutting back on tips. Is the issue the economy as a whole, or is it a bit of resentment because prices for everything are so darn high?
Or is it that tips are seemingly expected, even requested for everything these days? With a closer look, here's Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth.
Here's a tip. Apparently some places might want to stop asking for tips.
People are getting really annoyed about tipping. Like, remember in 2020 when the pandemic set in and everybody was like, oh, we're going to be better tippers, and people started tipping even for takeout food, and that has really reversed.
Bankrate did a survey on thousands of Americans, and people admit they're feeling overreach.
And there are many times that I'm asked to tip, and I kind of wonder, why am I being asked, and this feels weird.
Still, she says she gives something. What people don't appreciate is something called tip creep. Seemingly every place requesting a tip.
2/3 of U.S. adults have a negative view of tipping. My family and I went strawberry picking upstate on Saturday, and when we made the reservation, we were prompted for a tip.
Yeah, what part of you pick them yourself strawberries deserves a tip? Who's doing the labor here? That was his point.
Obviously shouldn't pay a tip to pick your own strawberries, no.
People argue if you serve yourself, a small tip, if any.
Sometimes it doesn't give you an option. It says 15, 25, 30%, and they've only waited on you for a minute.
And I think that the pandemic and inflation have actually emboldened a lot of businesses to ask for tips. I'm already paying $6 or $8 for the coffee. Like, why should I tip on top of that? I actually think that's a big reason tipping behavior has eroded.
People also point out that servers in a New Jersey restaurant make $5 per hour. They depend on tips. Workers at other places make at least $15. What surprised Bankrate was the fact that not everyone is tipping at restaurants.
63% are always tipping at a sit-down restaurant. I feel like that should be close to 100%.
And people on camera said they love to give something to say thanks.
Tip anyway.
Yeah?
You should. I tip everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Put that in your jar.